My name's Anna Arboles. I'm in Thornton School of Music and I study the guitar. So I'm in a band called Gypsum. It's like a four-piece rock band basically with my best friends. Social media is just kind of like the name of the game. It's necessary. I feel like it's just a necessary platform for us to be on. So right now we just really have a Facebook and then we have like our band email. I think that definitely fits into this idea of like in music and like most kind of entertainment entities is like branding. Like people want to know what they're gonna get into when they kind of consume a product like that. And so we have been thinking about like, you know, who is it that we are and how do we like portray that to people? And so it's not necessarily a pressure from social media, it's just kind of a pressure from within ourselves to, how do I put it? Just to present like an authentic self and to like know who we are. I feel like a lot of people get gigs and get popular just based off their social media presence alone, but our goal is to, you know, show, not tell, you know what I mean? In terms of like, we're just gonna let what we do kind of speak for itself, and then I think we're just gonna use social media as a way to like, you know, keep it on track, but not, so like our work comes before and is the core of our, you know, band before social media. Femfest is an event put on by the Women's Student Assembly, and it happens every year in the spring. We just had our third year, and every year it's gotten bigger and bigger. And it started when Springfest, every single year, every single show, just keeps on hiring like only men, a lot of misogyny, a lot of just kind of like misogynist acts. And then a couple years ago, the then director, Kaya, she was just like, no more, and decided to just plan a whole new festival that would only highlight, you know, female artists. And so that's how Femfest was born, and every year it's just gotten bigger and bigger, and I took it on this year. In terms of like Femfest and like my own band, social media is really for me just about PR. If you kind of go back and like, at least for me, like a good faction of feminist music history, it's not the only history, but in the Riot Grrrl movement in the early 90s, they basically, and because the media, you know, when they see like girl bands and like rock being played by girls, like the only thing they could ever say is like, oh my god, so cute, they're good for girls, oh, they're a bunch of lesbians, ew. And so it's just kind of like, they got so sick and tired of what the press was saying about it that they staged a media blackout, and they refused to do any interviews. They didn't appear on anything. And like there's this one famous interview where Kathleen Hanna, who's like one of the icons of the movement, is like talking in a dark stairwell covered head to toe in like ski clothes, ski masks. And that's the only way she gave an interview during the media blackout, because she just hated how the media portrayed women and just in music and like in general. And she was really making a statement that way, and like, you know what, if you're not, we're just like, you can't say anything about it. And it kind of went along with the show not tell, because they were there to provide a space for girls and women, and that was their goal. I kind of stay away from social media and I just let my work speak for itself. Once again, you can't trust social media.